Hello everyone, it's Ada here. Thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a scholarship opportunity which is basically fully funded to study in the UK. If you want to know details about this scholarship, continue watching. So this is Commonwealth Shared Scholarship and is offered in partnership with some selected university in the UK. This Commonwealth Shared Scholarship enables talented and motivated individuals to gain the knowledge and skills required for sustainable development and are aimed to those who could not otherwise afford to study in the UK. Intended beneficiaries of this scholarship are for candidates from least developed and low middle income Commonwealth countries to undertake full-time master's study on the selected courses at the UK university. Okay, so let's look at how to apply. So you must apply for your scholarship to be tenable at one of the following approved courses at a participating UK university. So here you're going to view list of courses and view details of all participating UK universities here. So once you come to the website, just go to these links, okay, to see more details. Next, you go to choosing a university and course. So here, you're going to find resources useful when researching your choices of institution and course of study in the UK. So just go through all these links and find out details about choosing a university and course. Now for the eligibility, to apply for this scholarship, you must be a citizen of or have been granted refugee status by an eligible Commonwealth country or be a British protected person, be permanently resident in an eligible Commonwealth country, be available to start your academic studies in the UK by the start of the UK academic year in September 2022. So by September 2022, hold a first degree of at least upper second class, that is 2-1 honors standard, or a lower second class degree and a relevant postgraduate qualification, usually a master's degree. Not have studied or worked for one academic year or more in a high-income country, be unable to afford to study at a UK university without this scholarship, have provided all supporting documents in the required format. Okay, that is for the eligibility. Now for the eligible countries, you go here. So here are the countries that are eligible. So many countries: Bangladesh, Cameroon, Gambia, Ghana, India, Kenya, Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Nigeria, Pakistan, and the rest of them. Okay, so just go through the country and see whether your country is among the eligible countries. Then completing application form. Application must be made using the CSC online application system, details of which can be found under the how to apply section. Okay, so take note. All right, so in the application form, prospective candidates will be asked to list all undergraduate and postgraduate university qualification obtained if applicable. All right, list up to 10 publication and prizes if applicable. Provide details of your employment history and explain how each job is relevant to the program you wish to undertake in the UK, up to 100 words per employment. Okay, provide a statement on the relevance of your previous work experience to the proposed scholarship, up to 300 words. Then list names of positions of 3 referees who are qualified to comment on both your capacity to benefit from your proposed scholarship in the UK and your ability to deliver development impact afterwards. One of your referees must be your current employer. Provide a development impact statement in 4 parts. So in the first part, you should explain how your proposed scholarship relates to development issues at the global, national, and local level, development issues connected to your chosen CSC development team and wider sector, up to 200 words. In the second part, you should explain how you intend to apply your new skills once your scholarship ends, that is up to 100 words needed. In the third part, you should outline what you expect will change in development terms following your scholarship, including the outcomes that you aim to achieve, the time frame for their implementation, who the beneficiaries will be, which will be up to 250 words. So in the fourth part, you should write about how the impact of your work could be measured, which is up to 100 words. Now, the application form will also ask you to confirm what your award objectives are and how each of them will be met by the scholarship program. Confirm what your objectives are for the next 2 years and how each of them will be met by the scholarship program. Confirm what your objectives are in the longer term and how each of them will be met by the scholarship program. Provide a personal statement to summarize the ways in which your personal background has encouraged you to want to make an impact in your home country. You should indicate areas in which you have already contributed, such as having overcome any personal or community barriers to your chosen career, up to 500 words needed. Summarize the ways in which you have engaged in voluntary activities and the opportunities you have had to demonstrate leadership, up to 500 words needed, and provide a scan of your passport or national ID card. All right, so just take note of this. Then for the selection process, go to selection process. Each participating UK university will conduct its own recruitment process to select a specified number of candidates to be awarded Commonwealth shared scholarships. Universities must put forward their selected candidates to the program in March 2022. So the program will then confirm that this candidate meets the eligibility criteria for the scheme. Universities will inform candidates of their results by July 2022. Applications will be considered according to the following selection criteria: academic merit of the candidate, quality of the plan of study, potential impact on the development of the candidate's home country. The tenure and placement. For the tenure and placement, awards are tenable for any approved course offered by a participating UK university. Awards are to obtain 1 degree. Funding will not be extended to enable candidates to complete a qualification in addition to or higher than that for which the selection was made. Awards are made in respect of full-time study only, and no other course of study may be undertaken at the same time. The program funds 1-year third master's program only and does not fund MBAs. You must make clear in your application which qualification you are applying for. This will enable the CSC to consider your application in the correct category. Applications which do not make this clear may be considered ineligible. You must take necessary steps to apply for admission to your preferred universities. Many courses have strict admission deadlines, and you should check admission requirements carefully when applying. Okay, that's for the tenure and placement. And for the value, Commonwealth shared scholarships are jointly funded by the CSC and participating UK universities. Each scholarship provides approved airfare from your home country to the UK and return at the end of your award. The CSC will not reimburse the costs of fare for dependents nor the cost of journey made before your award is confirmed. Arranged by the university, funded by the CSC. Approved tuition funded by the CSC. Stipends, living allowance at the rate of £1,133 per month or £1,390 per month for those at the university in London metropolitan area, rate quoted at 2021 to 2022 levels, paid and funded by the university. Warm clothing allowance, where applicable, paid and funded by the university. Thesis grants towards the cost of preparing a thesis or dissertation, where applicable, claimed from and paid by the university, funded by the CSC. Study travel grants towards the cost of study-related travel within the UK or overseas, claimed from and paid by the university, funded by the CSC. Reimbursement of the cost of a mandatory tuberculosis TB test, where required for a visa application. Receipt must be supplied, claimed from and paid by the university, funded by the CSC. If you are widowed, divorced, or a single parent, child allowance of £485 per month for the first child and £120 per month for the second child and the third child under the age of 16. If you are accompanied by your children and they are living with you at the same address in the UK, rate quoted at 2021 to 2022 levels. So if you are declared a disability, a full assessment of your needs and eligibility for the additional financial support will be offered by the CAC. For the general conditions, a Commonwealth shared scholarship covers fees, approved fares, and personal maintenance. Other scholarship, awards, or bursary that cover the same course may not be held concurrently. So for the CSC to administer your application effectively and efficiently after you have submitted, it will be necessary to create a record in your name. So if you are nominated for an award to the CSC, your details will be kept on file. Basic anonymized demographic data for all applicants will be kept for analytical research. The CSC is committed to protecting your personal information and to being transparent about the information they are collecting about you and what they do with it. To find out more, just go to their privacy notice. So if your application is successful and the CSC has confirmed that you meet the eligibility requirement, your university will notify you that you've been provisionally selected. So selected for an award subject to the CSC agreeing your terms of admission to the university. The CSC does not require any candidate to take an IELT test, that is English Language Proficiency Test. You should note, however, that as further conditions of your scholarship, you may be required by your university to provide evidence of a particular level of English language proficiency. The CSC will not be able to offer you a scholarship if it would, contravene the terms and conditions of another scholarship that you have previously held. When terms of admission to the university have been granted, the CSC will send you a formal confirmation of award letter. You will be required to submit a health and disability form before your confirmation of award can be issued. You will be required to sign an undertaking to return to your home country as soon as possible after the end of your award. You are expected to start your award on the date stated in your confirmation of award letter. If you require a student visa to come to the UK to study, you must meet all relevant immigration requirements set by the UK Visas and Immigration. You should check the UK website for updated information. All UK immigration regulations are set by UK Visas and Immigration and are subject to change. The CSC has no control over this regulation. You will be selected for an award based on the plan of study outlined on your application form, which is not expected to change agreed by the CSC. You are expected to reside in the UK throughout your award and to seek approval from the CSC in advance for any overseas travel. You must not undertake paid employment during your award without approval from the CSC in advance. The CSC will consider a request to extend your leave to remain in the UK after your award only if you wish to move from master's to PhD study. Strict conditions will apply. The CSC cannot provide a letter of support or permission for you to remain or return to the UK after your award to enable you to work. Applicants and scholars will be expected to abide by the Commission's Code of Conduct for Award Holders and disciplinary policy and procedure. Your award may be terminated at any time for reasons of unsatisfactory conduct, progress, or attendance, or if your registration is suspended or terminated by your university for any reason. In line with the UK Bribery Act 2010, any applicant convicted of bribery will be banned from reapplying for a Commonwealth scholarship or fellowship for a period of up to 5 years. The CSC is committed to administering and managing its scholarship and fellowship in a fair and transparent manner. For more information, see the CSC Anti-Fraud Policy and Procedure and the FCDO Guidance on Reporting Fraud. The CSC does not charge candidates to apply for any of its scholarship or fellowship through its online application system, and it does not charge organizations to nominate candidates. All conditions of award are subject to UK local law and practices and are subject to change by the CAC. This is huge and big. Huge and big. It's an opportunity you shouldn't sleep on. Don't sleep on this one, no. Hey guys, don't sleep on this. Please make sure, especially if you are qualified, make sure you go for this. And please share this information with as many persons as possible. It's totally free to study in the UK. Totally free. Please share. The link will be in the description. And like I said, make sure you go through it and understand, from choosing your course to your university, how to apply, check the eligible country, just go through it thoroughly. All right, so that'll be it for this. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys in my next one. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.